Hello, storytellers. This is the story of the fall of Adam and Eve. Enjoy watching. In the beginning, when the world was still new and untouched, God formed the first man from the dust of the ground. He breathed life into him, and the man opened his eyes in a place of perfect beauty, the Garden of Eden. Every tree was filled with fruit, every river sparkled, and peace covered everything like morning light. God placed Adam in the garden to care for it, and from Adam's side God created the first woman, Eve, to be his companion. Together they lived in innocence. They walked with God, talked with him, and felt no shame. In the center of the garden stood two trees, the tree of life, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God gave them one command: they could eat from any tree except the one that brought knowledge of good and evil. If they ate from it, they would surely die. But one day, a serpent, cunning and deceptive, approached Eve. Its voice whispered doubt. Did God really say you must not eat from any tree here? Eve replied that they could eat except from the tree in the middle of the garden. God had warned them about it. The serpent's voice slid deeper into her thoughts. You will not die. God knows that if you eat it, your eyes will be opened. You will be like him, knowing good and evil. Eve looked at the fruit. It was beautiful, desirable, promising wisdom. She reached out, took it, and ate. Then she handed it to Adam beside her, and he ate as well. In that moment, their eyes were opened, not to glory, but to shame. They felt exposed and vulnerable. They realized they were naked. Quickly, they sewed fig leaves together and hid among the trees when they heard God walking in the garden. God called out, "Adam, where are you?" Adam stepped forward, trembling. He said he hid because he was naked. God asked, "Who told him that? Did you eat from the forbidden tree?" Adam blamed Eve, and Eve blamed the serpent. But the truth was already clear. God declared the consequences. To the serpent, it would crawl on its belly and become a symbol of its defeat. And one day, a child born of the woman would crush its head. To Eve, pain would mark childbirth, and her relationship with Adam would face struggle. To Adam, the ground would be cursed, and his labor would be filled with sweat and hardship until he returned to the dust from which he was made. Yet, even in judgment, God showed mercy. He made garments of animal skin to clothe Adam and Eve, covering their shame. But they could no longer stay in Eden. God sent them out of the garden and placed a cherubim with a flaming sword at its entrance, guarding the way to the tree of life. Humanity stepped into a world forever changed, carrying the weight of their choice, but also the hope of God's promise. And this is where the fall of humanity began, the moment sin and death entered the world, revealing our deep need for redemption. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and click the notification bell. Thanks for watching.